I swear to God, people hate OnlyFans creators specifically because they cut out the middleman, and everybody for some reason just wants to keep throwing their money at the porn industry, which we've already discovered is really not as awesome as we think it is. We all think it's all like clean and they take care of their people. Yeah, no. Fuck the porn industry. Seriously. Now that people can make their own stuff, amateur porn and amateur boudoir and amateur all of this shit, amateur adult creations should be much more prevalent than the porn industry. And why am I talking about this today? Well, because we have a UFC guy, a UFC champ, tearing into Paige VanZant because she has an OnlyFans. She's not fighting anymore. She's retired. So why the fuck should she not start her own OnlyFans page? She had fans of her fighting. Why can't they go look at her stuff? And why does everybody automatically think, oh, you have an OnlyFans, therefore you must be doing the utmost raunchiest shit on there possible? Why? Just because they exist on the OnlyFans platform? Like, I'm sorry. I think most of the people that are on the internet shitting on OnlyFans are the people who are using platforms who pay out way less than OnlyFans does, and they're just pissed off about it. That's what I'm starting to understand. So let's read this article. Sean Strickland definitely is no fan of Paige VanZant. The self-proclaimed, quote, queen of OnlyFans. Oh, how much is she making? Wow. She's calling herself the queen of OnlyFans? Oh, wow. The UFC middleweight champion fired some shots at the social media star over her recent revelation that she makes more money in a day on OnlyFans than she did in her entire UFC career. Yeah, because you can market literally anything in your life on your OnlyFans page. You don't have to be using, like, purple double-ended dildos all the time. You don't even have to use toys at all. You can do freaking cosplay, boudoir, fitness, fucking housework, cooking, music. Like, there is so much shit on OnlyFans that is not just porn, and yet everyone's like, oh, it's porn, you know. And even if the person who is doing the content is making porn, you know what? That's their prerogative. That's what they've chosen to do with their platform. And just because it's not what I've chosen to do with my platform doesn't mean that they shouldn't do it. Like, I do not understand where in the 5 years that this is, like, fucking 5 years ago, the sphere of YouTube, the skeptic sphere, the commentary sphere of YouTube was so degenerate. It was so raunchy, and it was great. Everybody was making jokes, everybody was having fun, and then all of a sudden, titties became evil. I don't know why. I don't know how. But titties are somehow now the scourge of the internet, and everybody just wants to hate on people who are going, hey, you know what? Despite the fact that everybody seems to think titties are evil, titties seem to still be making a lot of money. So I'm going to take advantage of that. You're a whore! You're a whore, and you're never going to amount to anything, and your children are going to hate you. You're a whore because of your titties. Where did you Puritans come from? And can you all disappear again, please? Strickland took to X, formerly Twitter, yes, we all know that, to share his thoughts on the matter. Oh yes, because we all care. We all care what you think, Sean. Quote, Paige VanZant said she made more on OnlyFans in 24 hours than she did in the UFC. Let's unpack, he posted. 1, you were signed because you're hot. Oh, well, somebody's got some hard feelings there. 2, women's MMA is lame. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I really wish there was co-ed fighting sometimes for shit like this, because I guarantee you, like, yeah, men have better upper body strength, but if you put a fairly evenly matched man and woman together and they both have training, they could do some pretty fucking heavy damage to each other. I'm not 3, men will pay more to see you naked than watch you fight. You've never watched 2 hot women fight before, have you, Mr. Strickland? Maybe you should have been paying more attention to the women's fights in the UFC, because not every woman looks like Ronda Rousey, okay? Some of the women are actually pretty hot. And just because you haven't seen a hot woman fight doesn't mean they don't exist. Stay in school, kids. Fighting sucks, LOL. Oh, it does? It does? Then why don't you quit? Why don't you quit, you pathetic man-child who is afraid of titties? In fact, that is going to be my answer to any man from now on that shits on me or any woman for having an OnlyFans, and the only thing they can come up with is something that's stupid. I am going to say, shut the fuck up, you man-child, and stop being afraid of titties. That's what I'm going to say from now on. Because that's clearly what you are, and that's clearly what the problem is. You are all afraid of titties. That means your mummies didn't breastfeed you enough, and I feel very sorry for you. Maybe that's why your brains don't work. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.